Hello, welcome to a new unboxing and quick testing. Today will be another microcaptor. Will be the new WLtoys V626. Okay, already reviewed some time ago the V626. Now today will be this model. Okay, so this one is including a VGA camera. Okay, so what we'll find in the box? Well, the quadcopter itself. I've got the black edition. Well, XUFO written on stickers. Okay, so it's, as you can see, it's a very beautiful design, taking more or less the shape of the alias, at least for the arms. You have very bright, transparent plastic to transmit the LED's light. Okay, and you will find front the VGA camera. Okay, this tiny lens there. And okay, so compared to the V636 here, both, so they are in the same size, of course. Okay, they are taking exactly the same arms. Okay, they are exactly the same model, same props, same mounting motor ports. Okay, same type of motors, same type of feet, rubber feet, etc. Well, if I compare the two bottom side, the difference is more located there. Here you have a fat belly to welcome the camera. Okay, so if I can compare both, you will see that now I've got the camera including between the LiPo battery and the flying controlling board. Okay, so the camera is there. So it's a VGA camera, so 640 by 480. I will speak a little bit more in detail about the quadcopter. So what also you will find in the bag, you will find some props. Okay, spare parts, two clockwise and two counterclockwise. You will find, of course, the batteries, which is 730 milliamps per hours. No specific rating on them. I think it's something like 20C maximum. Ending with GST connector. Okay, exactly like the V636. And you will find a prop quartz. Okay, so well. Each prop guard is scaling something like, well, okay, let's finish with initialization. So the scale close to 2 grams, okay, quite light, and you will find also the associated screw to mount on the quadcopter. So, well, and finally you will find a screwdriver, okay, dirty cheap one, and the transmitter, okay, the classic WLtoys transmitter. With a large LCD, not bad. The 4 different sport mode, 40, 60, 18 and 100. You can turn on off the light there. And here is to engage a headless function. Yes, I found that finally there is a headless function on it. So it's very good. And you turn on off the camera there, okay? Just one press. One press and you activate on, and one press again you turn off. And here this is the flipping button, and when you press on it, it should emit, well, you need to bind. It's emitting this fast annoying beep sequence to indicate that you are in flipping mode, and you have to indicate which direction to flip. Okay, so this is the exact classic WLtoys transmitter with up to 6 AA battery required. Well, so let's now focus more on the these new versions. So the canopy is in plastic, quite light, but it seems quite robust to shock. The quadcopter itself, well, I've got another model of LiPo inserted, but the original LiPo, with the original LiPo, this quadcopter is scaling. Well, I will use a small box to tar. Okay, is scaling something like 115 grams. So approximately, if I'm scaling to the V636. 104, so close to 11 grams heavier than the more sporty one. Okay, so definitively it's not so bad. The extra weight is not so important to include the VGA camera. Well, maybe we can regret that it's not an HD camera, only a VGA one. But the good news, even for a VGA camera, the quality is not bad at all. You have very good frame rate, so perfect for fast actions. So it's perfect. Well, the color restitution is not bad, not fantastic, and of course, unfortunately, as you can see, with such lens, the field of view is quite narrow. But well, maybe it can be possible to mod it to install a wide lens on this camera. Well, the good news also that the motors are 8.5 by 20. You have on the shaft of the props some bolus bearing. They are exactly 4 millimeters for inner diameters, 7 millimeters to outer diameters, and 2 millimeters wide. So okay, so it's not so easy to find them, but you can find them. What to say? You have some rubber feet to absorb the landing. Very good. You have. I will turn off the quadcopter, but you will see that it's exactly the same that the V626. Okay. Oh, this one is not low in charge. I will use this LiPo. Yes, the LiPo takes approximately 40-50 minutes to charge. Okay, and well, as for the other model, you have an AVC alarm. Okay, so the quadcopter starts to flash, and when the low battery is reached, and when you start to continue to fly it, it will stop immediately. So you can, the motor will stop. So be aware of this. So to harm the quadcopter, you have to push up and push down. Okay. The classic function, for example, for gyro calibration, how you have to be in a 100% mode. Okay, and press both stick in lower or left position, and it will start to flash fast, indicating that the calibration is down. So you can return to 140%. I also read that there are some gyro calibration also. So with the 40 and 60% to calibrate X and Y axis separately. So okay, it's binding. Let's make a small demo flight. There is a good surprise about this model. It's the yaw rate. Well, compared to this model, you will see. I will compare both. So at the beginning, you have the LED are flashing. Look, the yaw rate. The yaw rate is much. For me, it's much better. I am in 40%, so it's much better. Okay, now I will be in 80%. Not bad at all. It's very sportive. I will start the camera now. You will see the it's very good. Very agile, like the V626. Okay. So the yaw rate, personally, I found a little bit faster than the V626, so it's a good news. The headless mode seems to be here, so well, also a good news. What to say? The LVC is okay, and the flying direction is approximately about 6 minutes. And of course, this quadcopter is Deviation TX compatible. You can fly it with your my Devo controller. It's not a problem at all. So, well, you can turn off and off the light by this button, of course. And this one is to engage the headless function. So you have to press, and you start the long beep sequence, indicating that you are in headless mode. Okay. So be aware that this WLtoys model is using the home lock. It means that the headless orientation is fixed when you start your power on your quadcopter, and the reference will be how the quad is positioned at startup. So okay, it's home lock reference, not course lock like other quadcopter. So I think for long range distance is a better option. So it's flying great, like the V626. This one is lighter, okay, a little bit more sportive, but this one is excellent and great flyer. I like it a lot. The camera, wow, for VGA1 is not bad at all, okay. And finally, it's a great flyer. I like it a lot. As drawbacks, I will say that the motor's got two tiny holes, okay, here, unfortunately. So versus time, I think some dust, some residue can enter them. So it will reduce the span life of the motors. So well, I think you can have something like 30 flights, 40 flights before one of them will be start to be tired or to be dead. Okay, so things about spare. The spare are already available. At least is exactly the same motors than this one. So you can find them in Banggood if you want. Okay, I will end this unboxing and quick testing. You will see my outdoors video with some inboard flight videos too. So thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe my channel. Bye bye.